Coming up on Mountain News this morning, churches and organizations in Pike County joined together on Thanksgiving with one mission, filling a need. And in Louisville yesterday, a lot of runners started off their Thanksgiving by working up an appetite with an early morning jog. Plus in Frankfort, folks started their Thanksgiving off on a healthy note by taking part in the 24th annual Thanksgiving Walk of Awareness.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 6:01 on November 29th. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News This Morning. So if you're just waking up, or if you've been out Black Friday shopping all nighter and tuning in, you probably have a Thanksgiving food coma. But let's go to Brandon Robinson. Brandon, it was a good Thanksgiving. Weather was good, decent, good.
Yeah.
A good day all around. Good food. I don't know if you had good food. I did.
I had some good food. I had some great food, actually. But yeah, it was pretty nice yesterday. Just a bit on the chilly side. Sunshine did come out a little later in the day. Let's take a look and see what's going on this morning outside WYMT. We are fairly calm and quiet here as we head out the door. Temperatures not moving a whole lot thanks to cloud cover. We'll not get down to the 33 we were forecasting, except for Pikeville there this morning. 34 Logan, Prestonsburg, 35 Jackson, 36 Hazard, Harlan, 37 London, Williamsburg, and 40 in Middlesboro this morning. 47 this afternoon. We could see a stray chance for a passing shower the later into the evening we get. Southern clouds, more clouds early, then maybe some sunshine later, and chilly. But as we look ahead, we're tracking a weekend system that could bring a couple of different things as we head toward the beginning of next week. And I tell you, it's hard to believe, Madison, that November is basically done tomorrow and December starts on Sunday.
I know, time flies when you're having fun, Brandon. Well, thank you. Well, we're moving closer to 7 o'clock, and stores in Middlesboro Mall are readying themselves for the big day. There were also plenty of shoppers there yesterday to take advantage of early offers. WYMT's Will Puckett joins us live.
Good morning, and actually, Belk is called an audible. They just opened here at 6 o'clock. There was actually a pretty good line. This video I took about 30 minutes ago. They were standing in line. Now, Belk and JCPenney and another handful of stores at the Middlesboro Mall were open on Thanksgiving, and they had many deals yesterday as well. And while more deals are on the way here on Black Friday, they had a huge crowd on hand yesterday to reap those early rewards.
Oh my gosh, we probably had 500 people in line this morning, so an amazing amount. So it'll be busy from the time that we open, which will be at 7 o'clock, until we close, which will be at 10 o'clock.
1,000. That's an incredible number on Thanksgiving. Hopefully those families got their Thanksgiving dinner that you and Brandon were just talking about in early yesterday, or maybe they had a little extras left over that they ate when they got back. Again, 7 o'clock for the rest of the stores here, but Belk right here over my right shoulder, they're already up and running. People getting ready to get those Christmas presents. Madison will be back here in Middlesboro with one more time at 6:30. I'll send it back to you in that warm studio.
Thank you. Well, me and Brandon are hoping you're surprising us with something here soon. Well, churches and organizations in Pike County joined together on Thanksgiving with one mission, filling a need. WYMT's Buddy Forbes visited the Appalachian Wireless Arena for the 4th annual Community Thanksgiving Gathering.
One community, one mission, one church.
Well, there's obviously a need here in Pike County. There's people that may not have had a Thanksgiving dinner.
More than 20 churches joined together to serve around 7,000 meals this Thanksgiving.
You know, we just felt the burden to help these people. So, you know, what a wonderful way to do it than cross denomination lines and have churches come together as a one church and put this dinner on.
With more than 6,000 meals delivered by hundreds of volunteers from churches in Pike County, and nearly 1,000 served or given to people who dropped by the Appalachian Wireless Arena.
Saw a lot of happiness spread, a lot of cheer, people very appreciative. So, you know, it's good to be part of that.
Organizers say the growing event is not only about the food or the fellowship.
So it was unreal. It's growing every year.
It is about the mission that brings all of the different churches together as one.
It's to show the love of Christ, to show that the love of God is in us, and we want to help those in need.
And they are already planning to do it all again.
This year, we start early. We're going to start planning about February, and hopefully we'll do 10,000 meals next year.
As they work to fill a need while filling stomachs with hot meals. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, to help with next year's event or to stay updated on the One Church mission, visit the One Church of Eastern Kentucky Facebook page. And in Louisville yesterday, a lot of runners working up an appetite with an early morning jog. The YMCA's annual turkey trot kicked things off at 8 in the morning. It's the 49th year for the event, and some people like to go all out with their attire.
We did the color run a year ago, and I was like, do you want to do the turkey trot today since I don't work? And she was like, sure. So then I said, you want to get dressed up? And of course it was, let's do some tutus. She wouldn't wear this cute little thing on her head, but you know, we're just going to have some fun before going out with family.
The start and end for the race is the Northeast YMCA. There was a run for every age too, a 5K, a 10K, and even a kids trot. Well, in Frankfort, folks there started their Thanksgiving off on a healthy note by taking part in the 24th annual Thanksgiving Walk of Awareness. They were not just raising their heart rates, they were working to raise money for a local soup kitchen and men's shelter. WKYT's Megan James has more.
They're out here at almost freezing temperatures doing a 1.5 mile walk for people they don't even know. They care. In today's society, too often, people don't care about each other.
On this brisk Thanksgiving morning, hundreds of people gathered in Frankfort at the First United Methodist Church. Together, they braved the cold instead of staying in their warm homes. It was the 24th annual Thanksgiving Walk of Awareness for the Access Soup Kitchen and Men's Shelter.
This is our major fundraiser for the year for the Soup Kitchen and Men's Shelter, and it just seems appropriate that we do it on Thanksgiving morning when all of us should be giving thanks for the blessings that we have.
Families took the morning to count their blessings together, and the shelter itself has been a blessing for many.
The guy walks in that door, and he's just coming off the street, and he may have been there for months or for years. To see him come into my office and say, James, I've got my apartment, and he's got that key in his hand, that light in his eyes, that big smile, that's a miracle.
The Soup Kitchen and Men's Shelter hopes to continue to bless others with miracles just like that.
We'll shut this down when there's nobody else living on the street, when there's nobody else going hungry. We'll be out of a job. Until then, this is where we're going to be.
Next year, they will be celebrating their 25th anniversary of the Thanksgiving Walk of Awareness. They hope next year is bigger and more impactful than ever to change people's lives for years to come. In Frankfort, Megan James, WKYT.
And a not-so-festive development just in time for the holidays. The CDC says flu season is peaking early this year, and 38 states are already reporting flu activity, and experts suggest now is the time to act. Saying there is still plenty of time to get your flu shot, they say taking proper precautions is about more than keeping yourself safe.
You're actually less likely to spread the virus if you're vaccinated. The elderly in the community, so whose immune systems perhaps aren't as robust as they used to be, very young children whose immune system haven't really built up immunity to flu yet, those guys are particularly susceptible.
Besides getting the flu shot, there are other simple steps you can take to protect yourself and people around you. Wash your hands regularly, cover your mouth and nose when you cough and sneeze, and stay home when you're not feeling well. And according to a new report, CDC, abortion numbers are trending downward, reaching historic lows in recent years. The CDC on Wednesday put out the final numbers from 2016, and there were upwards of 620,000 abortions that year among women ages 15 to 44. From 2007 to 2016, the rate fell 43% from adolescents ages 15 to 19. The CDC admits that its findings on the issue are limited as reporting is voluntary, and reporting requirements vary across the country.
A few clouds around this morning, and that will be the trend for parts of the day. Let's take a look at the satellite and radar. We're going to continue to see those clouds try to build a little bit of moisture trying to show up there as well. But again, I don't think that's reaching the ground this morning. Everything's been reported as dry so far. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, a couple of low 30s out to the eastern counties and over to Southwest Virginia, 40s in Middlesboro and Jacksboro right now. Your 12-hour planner, we are going to see those temperatures climb to right around 47 if we can get those clouds worked up and get out of here. We'll get those be out later in the day like we did yesterday. Taking a sneak peek ahead at the weekend, we're looking for soggy conditions tomorrow and scattered chances on Sunday. Madison?
Thank you, Brandon, and thank you for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. One Georgia man has been indicted for scamming millions of dollars from a woman in an online romance scam. And heading into holiday shopping season, know this: there's a new online scam that involves fake retail websites that look real but are not.